To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call. Feel the magic everywhere. Bring every dream we dream to life. Share the wonder, share the light. Oh, imagine a world for you and me. Where all that we have to do is believe. The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call. The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Magical place on earth. Magical place on
What's up, everybody? Middle of the week, and that means one thing and one thing only. It's another incredible creator we're bringing to you on Wednesday night so that you can add somebody to your viewing. You're going to hit that subscribe by the end of the night because these two ladies are amazing. Just came over the 1,000 mark not that long ago, working hard to grow their channel. We're going to talk about Disney magic with them in just a couple minutes. Let's get this show opened up and rock it with how we do it. It's Dean in the live place, over 150 family-friendly channels over there. He's absolutely killing it. We've got some great partner channels we're tied in with you right here. All of my partner channel links can be found on the front of my YouTube page. Chaotic Crusaders, we're supported by so many great people. We highlight these people every week. We'll talk about them throughout the show. Highlight Dan with Disney Worlders, 20,000 strong on his Facebook group. Great job, Dan, over there, over on Disney Worlders. Executive producers, I've got 7 strong executive producers. Very proud to have them helping us with our content on our channel. You can check out their links right on the front of our page as well. We're strong in it over on Facebook. We've got a page. We've got a group. Come on over on Facebook and talk with us. We're TikTok and we're Instagram and trying everything that we can do. A little bit of everything as we work through it. Check us out on all the social media platforms, including Discord. We have a Discord with 200 plus over there talking Disney, talking sports. It's pretty awesome. Come on over to Discord and hang out with us. We do have membership on the channel for anybody who would be interested in it. It is completely optional over there for the membership. You do the higher levels, we'll send you one of the Disney minted coins in the mail. Membership is brought to you by the amazing Ajana Claire and Zoel's World. Every week, bringing you this membership platform that we do. Thank you to Ajana Claire. Please check out her amazing.
The official Disney-related news service and partner of the Pete McDevitt Show is Chip & Company. You can find this trusted source at chipandco.com or on many social media outlets including YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
If you're looking for real estate in Central Florida or anywhere around the world, it's time to reach out to Compass's new featured agent. It's Christina Whitman, delivering a modern real estate experience from coast to coast. Christina Whitman and Compass will deliver you your brand new home. The magic in Central Florida, you want to find it. It's with Christina Whitman, Compass, and the #1 brokerage in the USA.
Are you ready to get out there and make new memories or revisit old ones? On a Norwegian cruise, you can do just that. So let's make these dreams become a reality on a Norwegian cruise today. You can call or text me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm Sean Valdez Pages, a personal cruise consultant with Norwegian Cruise Line.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Alley Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDevitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
We're real excited for Donna Jaworski on July 24th. She'll be doing her 50th birthday celebration. It's a huge fundraiser for Give Kids the World. Can't stress enough the importance of trying to support Give Kids the World, and Donna's going to do it. So we love Donna, and we encourage everyone to support her. We highlight the ladies of YouTube. These are some of the ladies in our community that do a great job. Check out their channels. All of their links can be found throughout my channel consistently, and they do an amazing, amazing job. One last quick reminder before we come in. It's SisketEars time, but real quick. In winter 2021. Can't wait for that. Let's talk about tonight's guest, everybody. They are just two sisters that absolutely love Disney. They have an amazing little channel over there discussing Disney. They've got unboxings with Disney content and more. They love pins. They'll talk about their vlogs from the park and DIY projects. Well, they're just amazing. If you love Disney content, these two ladies will bring it to you 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our channel for the first time. Coming in on a Wednesday night. It's on your channel left as your viewing channel. It's the lovely Tony, and to this way. I got to do it the other way. It's Mary. It's the SisketEars. Welcome in, ladies. Thank you for coming in tonight.
Hi.
Appreciate you guys being here. I'm excited to talk tonight. So I think the first thing we should do here is, and I'll start, Mary, with you on this one, is if you guys could just tell a little bit about yourselves, just what you'd like to share in general for meeting everybody the first time. And then after that, we'll kind of dig into your channel and all kind of Disney magic.
Okay. Well, I'm Mary. I'm the older sister, and I love Disney, love going to Disney. We try to go as often as we can. And I have two kids, two sons,
Awesome.
and that's what it is.
I love it. Well,
That's who I am.
let's go with you're the more seasoned sister. I like that terminology.
Okay, more
as you do
seasoned.
it. More
Perfect.
seasoned sister. And congratulations. Thank you for being a mom and doing all that hard thing. That's a tough job being a mom. Trust me, I know. I'm married to one, and it's tough. Tony, share a little bit about you, and then we'll talk a little bit about the channel.
Okay, great. Yeah. So I am the younger sister, obviously. But yeah, we both love Disney. We love going to the parks. We like, the movies, obviously. And I have two stepsons, so
Nice.
kind of right in there with the mom thing too. So yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for everything you're doing, being a mom and everything out there. Real quick, we'll welcome in, say hello. Mar Memphis, Francisco, Disney Pin Love. That's a cool channel name. I like that channel name. Mar's here. Jill Watchford is here. Melly Mel's in. She heard me say pin. She came flying in. JC Skipper Brian is here. And I'm sure more we'll get to you guys as we get through if I missed you along the way. Tina as well. Hello. But we're talking to, if you guys haven't figured it out, again, two sisters here. That's the greatest thing about this channel. Let's talk about that first. How cool is it that you guys get to do something together, tying in something you love, but still getting into to keep your sisterhood relationship going? I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it really, like, we always tell people we've always been really close and
Cool.
always been really, really good friends our whole lives. But being able to do the channel together has really, really helped us become even closer.
Nice.
Because now we see each other all the time and we talk every day pretty much, and it's actually really awesome.
I love that. That's awesome. Tony, I guess it's been just as good for you. You're smiling like all get out. I love seeing
Yeah.
that between two sisters.
Yeah, no, exactly what she said. I mean, we've always had a pretty close relationship throughout our whole life, but once we decided we were going to do this channel a couple of years ago, over the past few years, I mean, we really have just gotten a lot closer. And like she said, we spend more time together. We literally talk almost every single day. So it's
that.
just really been a great benefit to our relationship. Yeah.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I love that when I see it with people that can do that. Welcome in, Seth Lavender, Tony, Fantastic Chronicles, Brian K. Thank you for joining as well. Samantha Paxton, thank you for being here as well. So let's talk about this. Let's start with Tony on this one. Let's take a step back here and let's talk about the love of Disney. where did it start for you guys? How did that magic come into your life? Because obviously it's the basis of your channel, but I guarantee it didn't start when all of a sudden you said, "Oh, there's YouTube and I like Disney." It had to start somewhere. Share with us where that magic started.
Yeah, no, our love of Disney definitely did not start on YouTube. um, we started going to Disney. Our parents took us to the parks when we were babies. And
Nice.
so it's been something that we have done our entire lives. We go more now than we did when we were younger, but I mean, we went pretty often as little children. So Disney has always been something that we've done as a family.
That's
And
cool.
so I think that it just, now as an adult, and then, Mary and I both have children. And so we're just trying to like carry on that tradition of going to Disney parks is like a family thing.
That's fantastic. Mary, anything I want to add on that?
No, I mean basically the same thing. Like Tony said, we both started going to the parks well before we were one, and
Wow.
our parents too. Our parents have been going since the parks opened.
That's
So it's
cool.
kind of like a whole family thing. And like Tony said, we definitely go more often now
Well, I
as we
love it
get
that
older.
you're carrying that tradition on. That's fantastic.
Yeah, can take
Into
our
another generation.
kids also.
That's cool. Welcome into Cinderella. You guys heard from Allie just a few minutes ago in her commercial here. If you're coming in for the first time, whether you're watching on the replay or you're watching live, my moderators are dropping the links for the SisketEars in throughout the night. If you're having a good time here tonight, go over it, give them a little bit of love over there, and check them out. Give them a follow if you're going to watch their content. We're going to talk about their content a little bit here. They're also going to be found on other social medias. We'll be dropping those links in throughout the night. So I guess let's start, Mary. Let's start here. I'll start with you on this. As you guys started and said, "Hey, okay, I want to do YouTube." Let's first talk about this. And I know I'm putting you on the spot. You're not going to say every channel out there. We know that, but just kind of off the top of the head, as you came into the YouTube thing, you had to find YouTubers that were doing Disney content. You're like, "Oh, wow, that's kind of cool." Because I know I had them when I first came in. Who were some of the channels that you guys watched, either Disney or non-Disney, that kind of inspired you guys, that made you think, "Wait, I think we might be able to do a little something like this"?
So there's obviously, like the big channels that we all watch, but for like this smaller community, some of the channels that really inspired me to want to like get involved were Heather at the Disney Housewife,
Cool. I've heard of her.
Nina at Wrestling with Disney.
I won't talk about her. She'll beat me up.
People like Jesse on Miss Cherry's channel.
Yes.
And even, like the Game Boys, those type of channels were the people that I was watching
Okay.
when we kind of decided this is what we wanted to do.
So I don't know the Game Boys. Miss Cherry has blown up. She's up over 20 some thousand. She's
Yeah.
really doing well. I love watching her. Nina is phenomenal in how she helps so many other people in the community. I absolutely love Nina to death. I only joked because I know I could get away with it on that one. So I love her. Tony, how about you? Some of the same channels? Anything different?
Yeah, I mean, some of those same channels. I watched YouTube, non-Disney content. I watched a lot of like makeup tutorials and
Nice.
stuff. So I watched a lot of the beauty community. So Jessica Braun, and she kind of did some Disney content as well. And so that was my first like, oh wait, people do other things than makeup on YouTube.
Right.
So yeah, but I mean, a lot of the same ones that Mary mentioned.
That's cool. And I like looking into that because it shows a little bit into your personality a little bit, and people can kind of get a feel there. Welcome into Sebastian the Crab. Surfer Girl says hello, Mary and Tony. Cherie says hello to you.
Hey,
There.
Cherie.
So I love that as you're going through. So okay, as you came together now we've got this thing. We've seen there's a YouTube. We know we like Disney. How did you guys decide to come up with your channel name? I think honestly, it's one of the best ones I've seen out there. When I first found you, I didn't know that you were sisters. I first saw your logo. I'm like, God, I hope they're sisters because this is phenomenal. And then as I started to look into your channel, it's like, yes, jackpot. Tell me a little bit about how you guys came up with it.
I think we were just trying to come up with something unique and something that captured sisters and Disney, and of course the Mouseketeers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then, most everybody knows now. When we started, we weren't, but now we are known for our ears, so it kind of fits now. SisketEars.
I love it. I love it. You guys both have two great ears on tonight. That's fantastic. By the way, if anybody would like to ask questions of my guest, highlight at Pete McDevitt Show into the chat. I'll pull your questions up on the screen. We'll try to answer as many as we possibly can. For those who have the number to the studio, you're welcome to call in as well. Mar says, hey, I absolutely adore her Chippendale ears. Absolutely. Can we ask where you got those ears, the Chippendale ears?
Yeah, the Chippendale ears were made by Jen at Life Joyfully Done for our Year of the Ear Swap.
Okay, Jen, Life Joyfully Done, everybody. There's somebody out there we'll highlight for that. Wow, frog in the throat. How did that happen? Too much dust. It's like 101 here today. I think I'm drying out. Sorry about that. All right, so let's talk about this. We'll start Tony over here. As you guys started putting together content and ideas for your channel, how did you come up with your plan for how you wanted to go?
I think it was just, I don't really know that we had a plan, just to be honest. I think
Okay.
we just decided that we wanted, I really do. I think we just decided that we wanted to put out Disney content, and we wanted to talk about the parks mainly, I think. And we just would, I don't know, we would just kind of sit around and like brainstorm and come up with ideas and, like top 5 favorite restaurants, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't really remember like how we came up with content,
Okay.
to be honest.
Mary, was there a plan and Tony just wasn't in the loop, or did we? We're just going right at it.
There wasn't really a plan. I think it really did start though, because we took a trip together, just Tony and I, like our very first time to go, just us without anybody else.
Nice.
And I think we just kind of were like, let's vlog this and see what happens.
Oh,
Because that was some of our first
Yeah.
content.
So you want to know
Yeah.
the great thing about that? You made that decision to hit the record that first time, and 1,000 some people later have said thank you for doing that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
That's insane.
That's a very cool thing.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, on their playlist over there, you've got the 5 hours playlist, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. You got your collections over there, some Disney pin love and more going on over there. You got all kind of stuff going over here on stuff that as I'm looking through. That's your saved playlist. So that gives an idea. As you go on to somebody's playlist and you're looking at the saved playlist, you can find out the other people that they're watching, and you can find two things. One, you find out a lot about the creator you're going in to see. Well, what type of content do they like? But then you might also find some other great people on your playlist that you've created. I assume YOE would be Year of the Ear. Am I correct?
It is.
Yes.
So the YOE, you got full playlist all the way through here for May, April, for the months on there. You've got all kind of stuff going on here. Let's talk about your playlist. And I guess, Mary, we'll ask you to start with this. Tell people what they're going to find on your playlist, on your content when they come over for you.
Like you said, the Year of the Ear, each month has its own playlist.
Cool.
That's not just us. That's everybody that participates.
Okay.
But then like for our stuff, we basically will do like pin content or park content, swaps or unboxings. Those are the kind of different playlists that we try to separate out so that if somebody's looking for that specific thing, they don't have to search through everything.
I'm seeing the H word on here a lot, and that is that 4-letter H word. Haul is everywhere all over your channel, which I think is cool. And you guys have a lot over here as I've gone through. You guys are in down that Loungefly rabbit hole that somebody pulled me down the other day. God, there's so many. Yes,
That's me.
that's you. I love. So there's Loungefly information over here. You've got shorts from some of the times you guys have been in the parks on your channel. Walt Disney World versus Disney attractions. I loved that video, by the way. I thought you put the two together. If you guys haven't seen this, it's if you go onto the front of their page, click videos, go down about 3 or 4 things. It's on there. WDW versus Disneyland. I thought they did a good job of putting the two together. If you're looking for that, so let's talk for a second about collectibles. And I'll start with Tony. Everybody loves to know what people collect. I think we got a little insight here just looking into your playlist. But if we had to say to you, hey, what are your top 3 or 4 things that you want to collect, Tony? You start us out. For you, what is it? Is it all the same as Mary's? Is it different? What are your things that you love?
I think we're different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do collect pins, and I do like Disney pins. I don't have as many as Mary does. She's got a pretty large collection. My collections are pretty small, but I do like to collect pins.
Okay.
Um, I also like to collect drink koozies. So you
That's
like the
cool.
little, things that you put your drinks in. We get one everywhere we go. Like it's our staple souvenir. It's a, cheap way to get a souvenir, but we also use them all the time. So that's probably one of my biggest collections.
I love that.
And that's not just Disney. That's, just across the board, like
Hmm.
any type of koozie. And then obviously ears. I have a pretty large collection of homemade Minnie Mouse ears,
Oh,
and that's mainly due to Year of the Ear.
okay.
I've gotten a lot of ears through that, but yeah, I would say pins, koozies, and ears are my top three.
I love that. Thank you, Jill. I saw you. I saw. I think it was Mary while we were talking, typing that in, thanking her as well. So that's awesome. Mel says, "Hey, I remember about Tony's love for koozie." She's having a little laugh. Key to Disney is in with us. Hello, Key to Disney. Welcome in. And Mary, tell me about your collection. Obviously, lounge flies is on the list.
Yeah. I think pins are probably my number one. Like Tony said, we have a pretty extensive pin collection here.
That's
That's
cool.
just one of the boards. They're literally all over the room. And then lounge flies, and then of course ears. I don't collect a whole lot of stuff outside of Disney.
Okay.
Maybe no,
My
I don't.
rabbit hole has been Jim Shore, but lately I've had the lounge fly hole open up here in the house because all the girls are getting
Yeah,
into it.
I have a couple of Jim Shores, but not like a massive collection.
I went down that rabbit hole a long time ago, and it's one I can't get out of. I've been trying, but it's a good thing. As far as pin boards, I always try to highlight this when I talk with the pin collectors who are serious like yourself. The Disney Baker, if you're familiar with Chris, I don't know if you are or not. He's a cast member and he's a person from our community. It's DA and then Disney and then Baker. Duh, Disney
Mhm.
Baker. He actually creates homemade pin boards that look like there's something out of a major store for cheap. And he's promised me he's gonna start doing a couple how to create those boards on his channel very shortly. And I've seen his boards. That's the only reason I say it is I was blown away because we needed some for our house. And I was like, hey, where'd you buy those? I made them. So somebody might want to keep in mind there as we do that. So let's jump back over here and talk about another topic that is a good one. You guys mentioned obviously going to Florida together. What parks have you guys been to? And what parks do you want to go? And I guess Mary, I'll let you start with this one. Where have you guys been? And what's on the list of I want to get there someday?
So I've been to Disney World and Disneyland. Those are the
Nice.
only two Disney parks.
Okay.
My next travel adventure is hopefully Disneyland Paris.
Sweet.
It's kind of at the top of my list for Disney travel.
I love that. Cool. Tony, how about you?
Pretty much the same answer. I've been to Disney World and Disneyland,
Okay.
and if I could ever go to an international park, it would probably be Paris.
Yeah, I think that's probably the one that I would work to too. I mean, although Tokyo seems crazy, but the hustle and bustle over there, I think would drive
Yeah.
me absolutely nuts as we do it. So, one of the other things I saw as you do that you did, which was a cool video, and I think it deserves a lot more views. I hope everybody will, after I talk about it here, will go check it out. Talk about Disney bucket list. I haven't seen anybody
Mm.
do Disney bucket list videos, and when I was prepping for this interview and looking at some of your other content that I hadn't seen, I was like, that's a pretty unique idea. Talk about how that idea came together, if you wouldn't mind. Tony, Mary, I don't care who starts if you on that one. Wasn't sure who to go to. Mary, you want
Oh,
to?
it does.
I
Yeah, I'll go. We
Good.
had done it maybe in 2020, like when things were shut down and kind of talking about things we could do, maybe.
Right.
And then just to revise it, because since then we had done a few of the items on our original bucket list.
Okay.
So since then, we really just kind of wanted to talk about things that Disney specific that we want to do in our lifetime. Whether it's something as simple as, like, for me, I've never done 4 parks in one day. So whether it was something that simple, or if it's something as big as travel to Paris and see the Disney parks.
I love it.
So just kind of,
I think it's a great
know.
idea. I think it's something that nobody's really thought of that I hadn't seen. Welcome in, Vicky Tiggertails is here, and Vicky, I haven't seen that avatar for you. That's fantastic on the screen right there. That looks awesome. So good to see you, Vicky. Okay, so let's talk about this as you're going through, and you're thinking about where you want to go. What is your goal for the SisketEars for your channel? And Tony, I'll kind of start with you. Is it, there's no wrong answer to this, as I always tell everybody. Oh, costume change. We got to bring up another set of ears. I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. I don't know why more people don't do that on my channel with all the ears. That's a great idea. I love it, Mary. Where do you guys want to go? Because there's no wrong answer here. For some people, it's just a hobby. We just want to float along. Some people want to be bigger. Where do you guys want to be?
I mean, I think for us and, for me specifically, we just have just been enjoying what we've been doing. Like we mentioned earlier, it has brought us closer.
Mhm.
And so I think if we can just continue like on this path that we're on, where we are coming up with fun ideas and we're just having a good time together, because I can tell you when we get together and film, like we laugh probably the entire time
That's
because
great.
it's just so much fun. So I think, we obviously would like for our channel to grow and to reach more people, but I think as she and I still just enjoy doing what we're doing, I think that we're probably happy just, moving along at that pace.
I love that answer. And, and to follow up with that, as I've watched your videos, a lot of the people that watch my channel, the guys, I tell you that, a lot of us do this Disney magic thing because we want to get to meet people that we can sit and feel comfortable, like we're sitting in the living room with them. And when I've watched Mary and Tony, that's the feeling I get, which is what I love. Mary, is that kind of where you want to go, where you're on the same par with Tony, obviously?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you make videos because you want people to watch them. I mean,
Yeah.
but that's not really the end game for us. Like Tony said, it's more about just hanging out and having fun and talking about Disney. Now, initially for me, I wanted to kind of be a part of this community and meet people, more adults that love Disney like we do, because it seems to be a growing community.
Right.
And I have definitely done that and made some incredible Disney friends through this journey.
It's a great thing when it's and weird to think that Kelly Mickey Bunch says this a lot. I'm going to steal Kelly. I think I probably owe her 5 cents since I'm stealing this from her to pay her. But the Kelly talks about all the time that we, from my age point down, have all tell our kids, hey, you don't tell people who you're on the internet. You don't give people your name. You don't give people your number. And yet we've gone out in our community, and some of my closest friends have done that. And I could see that you guys have done that too. So I think that's phenomenal here. I know, and I'm going to step aside here and talk outside of Disney for a minute here. And I'm going to talk about something that came to me as I was putting up the interview for you guys. And that's by the young lady that's on the screen right there. And I'm going to try to keep my straight face as I do this, but I don't think I will be able to. And SisketEars say they love character hunting, Mandy. Yes. Just letting you know. We have to take care of Mandy. Surfer Girl Cherie and you, much like me, we've had some challenges medically through time as we've gone through.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, it is, I'm already losing a little bit here. It's inspirational for me with what I go through. And I give my full props to you for what you went through and for Cherie. But what's more inspirational for me is when someone reaches out to me and says something to the effect of, the person you're going to interview is so important in my life and so important in what we did. And on days that I don't think I want to stream, getting a communication from Cherie about you, Mary, about how much she loves you and how important you are to her and what the inspiration and the tie-in, I wanted to take a step out for a second of our just normal chaos and say thank you to both you and Cherie for inspiring me. Because I'll be honest with you, when Cherie reached out to me a couple weeks ago, and she was going to call in, and I don't know if she's going to call in or not, but when she reached out to me, I was ready to take a couple weeks off. I was having some bad times with some challenges and stuff. And it reminded me why we do this. And you just talked about it in the friends that you've made. And I just wanted to say thank you to you, because although you may not have known it, you guys are both inspiring me, just in the magic that you guys do. And I think that's fantastic. And I encourage you to keep doing that and being a beacon of energy and a beacon. There's Cherie calling me now. Finally, there. Hello, Cherie. Welcome in. Let me switch mics so they can hear you better.
Thank you.
Cherie.
I'm going to try. Thank you so much, Pete, for just letting me do this. I'm going to be real quick. Tony, hi. Mary,
Hi.
you know I love you so much. I just had to real quick say hi and just let you know I've told you so many times, but when I needed someone, and I had many friends that were survivors, but you were always there for me. You always answered questions no matter what time of day, and you always got back to me as soon as you could. And I'm so glad I got to meet you and your husband in November. I had such a wonderful time with you, and I'm so glad I got to meet you. And I just wish we had more time than an hour. But anyway, thank you so much. And Mary, I love you so much. And Tony, you silly person, I love you too. I love watching their videos. They are so from the heart.
Hey,
Everything
Cherie,
was from the heart.
since I let you come on today, your husband has to cheer for the Ravens now. That's just the rule.
That'll be hard, but yeah, he's a Redskin through and through. But thank you so much, Pete.
Thank you,
I love
Cherie.
you, Tony and Mary. I'm so happy that you're able to come on Pete's show. Good night, everyone.
We appreciate you. So I had to
Thank
say
you.
that. This is what this community is about. To me, when I found your channel, this is what it was about to me. I saw the interaction between you two and how you supported each other, and I thought that's a great thing. More people need to hear about that. If our world heard more about things like this, we would be better as a world globally, is what I would hope. So thank you for that. Did you guys want to comment either real quick? I didn't want to take the whole time there, but Mary or Tony, Mary, I'll let you go first.
About
Just Cherie, if you, I don't know if you wanted to say.
well, yeah. So, and that's what we were saying. So what's so interesting and cool about this community is I never would have known her or had any conversations with her or anything if it hadn't been for YouTube. And like she said, we did get to hang out a little bit in Animal Kingdom last year together. We were down there at the same time, and that was a lot of fun. And Cherie is definitely one of the amazing friends that I have met through this, and it's just really amazing.
I love it. I love it. Tony, anything real quick before we jump to the next topic?
No, I mean, Cherie is such a sweetheart. I've not gotten to know her as well as Mary has. They've had like a special bond, obviously. But I have communicated with her a little bit, and just to meet people, and like Mary said, we would have never met some of these people otherwise.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of really cool, how you get to meet such special people through this community. So
A lot of hearts in the chat. That's so well done. Guys, if you're having a good time tonight with us and getting to know these two amazing ladies as we're sitting here, all their links have been put into the chat throughout the night. You can check them out on all their social media contents, Facebook and others, all the way through. They have their YouTube channel. You can go over, give them a follow if you want to check out their content. I would love for you to do that. If you're new to me, we do interviews on my channel Sundays, Wednesdays, and a Friday hangout. It's all Disney, and I put out 4K Disney videos from my executive producers 5 days a week. We'd love for you to come back with us. Let's talk DIY. Not enough people do DIY. I love DIY. My wife, when I was in here looking at your channel, walked in to ask me something with Preston, and she goes, "Oh, we're going to start talking more DIY." And I was like, "Oh my God, here we go." So I can't do DIY myself, but you can inspire others. Can you talk a little bit about what you guys do? I know you did like some ears and stuff, but talk a little bit about some of the DIY you've done.
Well, like like you said, we do a lot of ear making. We're trying to incorporate that into the year of the ear stuff now.
Okay.
But we did last year we did a lot more DIY. We did some like drinks and some baking, and we
Cool.
make shirts.
Yeah,
We
I saw a
typically
Star
film
Wars
our
shirt.
own shirts.
Hold on, I got to stop you. Now I saw a Star Wars shirt. Tell me about that. Where did I see that?
Did I
Okay.
make a Star Wars shirt?
Did you
I
ma-
don't think I made a Star Wars shirt.
Oh no, it's from the Star Wars Hall. I thought you made that Obi-Wan
Yeah.
Kenobi shirt. I was about to lose my mind because it's incredible. Okay, I'm sorry. So shirts, ears, all that kind of stuff. That's cool stuff. I love it. You guys check out more of the DIY. So now I'm going to go to Tony. Tell me about this T-Turtle Star Wars Hall. You guys Star Wars people? Obviously,
Oh, that's
Well, no, that's Mary.
Ah,
She's the Star Wars person.
okay.
I'm the star.
Yeah.
I actually those shirts were my husband's.
That's a cool shirt. I saw that when you said DIY. I was looking around there. I was like, wow, did they DIY that? Good morning, Cricket Fox. How you were coming in? So
No, we did not make those.
just for the halls and everything. So
Yeah. Yeah.
let's talk for a second here. Where are we at the numbers here? Okay, so we're at 7-7. Let me ask you this. I'll ask you one more question here, and then we'll take a quick break, and I'll tell you what we'll come back with. Cruises. Are you guys? I didn't see anything through your channel unless I missed it with cruises. I'll start with Tony. Are you guys into cruises? Have you done cruises? Do you want to do cruises? Kind of where are you at on cruises?
Yeah, so we love cruises. I haven't been on a cruise in several years. It is probably about time for that to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely. I've not been on a Disney cruise. That is definitely on my bucket list.
Nice.
But yeah, but I think Mary could probably speak to cruises a little more than I could right now.
Mary, have you been on some cruises and you didn't take your? I'm gonna have to have a talk.
I I just got back from a cruise this weekend.
Did you really? Where'd you go?
Yes. We went to Honduras and Cozumel.
Oh,
It
wow.
was not a Disney cruise,
That's
but
okay.
there is content coming.
Nice. Oh, I love
Yeah.
it. More content.
Yeah.
This is years. And
It'll be our first cruise content of any kind.
so I can't wait to see it. I'll be checking it out. I challenge you, Disney Wish, Disney something, two of you together. I want to. It could be a planned out thing, you know.
Yeah.
Can't do it tomorrow. Can't do it tomorrow. Probably won't happen Friday either, but at some point down the road, as we have. So that would be
Sister
cool.
trip.
Cricket, yeah, that would be. You'd love that. Cricket would like to know if you could design one thing for Disney, what would it be? Mary, I'll start with you. Is there anything you'd like to design for Disney?
Anything at all?
That's a great answer. Anything else?
No.
Oh, I thought
No,
that
no,
was the answer. I was like, okay,
I have a specific.
that covers everything.
I have a specific.
Okay, what is it?
A new attraction to replace the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Ooh, okay. Do you have something in mind already?
Yes, it's Wreck-It Ralph themed.
Ooh, I like it already.
Like Candy Rush. The track can stay. It just needs to be rethemed, and the
Oh my
the
God.
fumey cars need to go away.
Disney, I hope you're listening. That's a phenomenal idea.
Thank you. We came up with that.
Yeah, a retheming to Wreck-It Ralph. I love it. I'm 100% behind it. 100%. Tony, is there anything you'd like to design? That is so cool. Now I'm excited about that.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, anything would be great, but you know,
Okay,
I,
it's an on-the-spot question.
I,
I get it.
I'm like drawing a blank.
So, Raising a Daily Princess, which is another great channel name. I'm loving some of these friends that are here today must be friends of yours because they're new to my channel for the first time. I love the channel name Raising a Princess. They love your idea. Expedition Tech, welcome in. Kate Disney says, great idea. I love that. I'm just got Mary. I'm going to talk about that Friday when I talk with Dad Builds on our Hangout. I'll give you full credit. I think that's an incredible idea. I can't wait to talk about that on Friday night. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a quick break for a second. I'm going to jump into our community stuff. We don't have that big of a segment for this week. When we come back, there's a couple things that I'd like to chat about here with you guys. I want to come back, and so you guys can be ready to go. I want to talk about some of your personal Disney favorites, okay? Because I think this is a great chance for people to get to know you. I want to hit you up with what's your favorite park, your favorite snack, your favorite restaurant, your favorite ride, those couple things when we come back. One of the things I also like to do is as we get close to the end of the show is talk about what would you do with Walt. And that's kind of like if you had a chance to be with Walt in California or be with Roy in Florida, because let's face it, Walt's California's park. That's his park. Roy kind of put up Florida. It's his. Together, they bring the whole picture to us. If you had a chance to be with one or the other, who would you want to be with and what would you want to do? So we'll kind of come back and give you guys a chance just to chew on that, get a quick drink. When we come back, there will be a definite costume change. New Year's coming for you when we come back. And we'll do some stuff. If you're new to me, what I try to do is my channel is all about helping other people. So that's what we do. And we highlight others here on the show. This is our community segment that we do. This segment is brought to you by the Disney Baker. Right there, there's his logo up the top. Moderators drop his link in. These are people in the parks. When you go to the parks, we want the pictures. Send it to us. We would love to have it. So this week's people in the park pictures, this was an actual picture that was taken out front of my house when we did the meet and greet up here in March. There was 40-some people here at my house from the Disney YouTube community. I thought that was a great picture. I got that from Tina, and I wanted to share it. This is down there in the kingdom there. You got the family of Tracy and Kenzie Glenn. You've got Isaac Nail. You got It's Joey's World hanging out together there in the park. That was awesome for its graduation. Anthony the Molar Man in the picture with the Disney connections. They hooked up with each other up in the Boston area just recently. Love that one. There's our good friend, Our Castle Life. That's Andrea there. She's holding my popcorn bucket. I'm pretty sure that's mine. She just hasn't sent it to me yet. Great group picture. Another group picture. You got Tracy and Kenzie Glenn family. It's Joey's World. You got Dizzard Dream and their family. And you've got The Adventures of VP. A great group shot. A lot of people. These, again, just like we were talking about with Mary and Tony earlier. People that have met each other through this whole thing. There's the lovely Jill and her husband with Chris down from Ear Magic. Got this picture sent over to me by Chris. Hey, Jill. It's great to see you. Put a face with it. Love seeing Jill in the picture. Jill Watchbrick, everybody there. And the amazing, the lovely Sam. And Jackie's there, too. No, I shouldn't say it that way. We love Jackie. I'm just kidding. She's a good friend. Goofy and Max jumping in, celebrating with Sam and Jackie. Love that picture when they were together on the boat. We don't have anything with mail this week, but mail each week is brought to you by the amazing company. If you're not getting snacks from these people, you are missing out.
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connections and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
I'm telling you, you can't miss out with Main Street Treat. They're phenomenal. I've bought from them at least 10 times. Casey's Corner of the World. Do what you do so right so we can share it with others. Casey is a huge part of this channel. He likes to bring this section to you every week and recognize people for their success. Let's recognize Jessica's View. 100,000 channel views. Congratulations, Jessica's View. Carla and Kiko, up over 100,000 channel views for Carla and Kiko. 200,000 views. Sable Family Vlogs. Nice job. 200,000 views right there. You got Our Castle Life hitting 1K. Congratulations. Just went over the number with 1,000. Our Castle Life. You got Chip & Co. going over 6,000. Congratulations to Chip & Co. going over 6 on their channel. Wonders of Magic just hit 7K. Wonders of Magic hit 7K. Magic Dads hit 15K. 15K to the Magic Dads. Awesome. LBV TV Disney. Chris and Maria just went over and hit 20K. Congratulations, Chris and Maria, 20K. Jackie Super Enthused, 100,000. Jackie went over the number, just happened. Nice one there. And JoJo's World went up over 200,000. You heard me right. 200K for JoJo. Absolutely killing it. Final thing we do before we bring our guests back is we recognize the race to get to 100K. Race to get to 100K. This is where we recognize creators that are trying to work hard to get up to that elusive play button recognition. Let's recognize this week. It is brought to you by...
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
Disney Dynamics, because you got to be dynamic to get in the race. Jackie just hit 100K the other night. She was in our top 3. The second, Big Fat Panda, 99.6. Best Life and Beyond out of Cali, number 3 in the race. Back of the race goes like this way. 75 down to 41 from Theme Park all the way down to Earsome Emporium. Some incredible channels in here. Again, we remind everybody we are not asking you to just go subscribe to these channels. We are asking you to check out their content and consider subscribing based on their content and the fact that you would want to go back and check them out. 35,000 down to 20,000 officially now for LBV TV Disney. Theme Park Steve down to Chris and Maria. Great channels in there. Magic News Live here at the Ears. There's Miss Cherry right there, 25.7. These are some amazing people. Dropping down the list, 19 down to 12.6. Leg Life all the way down to our partner Mouse Talk. Some great channels in this mix. WDW Radio, Just Cupcake, Theme Park Ohio, and of course Mouse Talk is amazing right there. Back half, 12.5 down to 9.39. Some great channels in here. Ear to Ear Magic has fireworks above them, as does Chasing Dreams with Mike, because they passed people in the race this week. So congratulations to them. Some incredible creators in there. Drew and the Magic, Paul out of California, and Vincent. Amazing people in the race right there. Diz Our Dream down to Tripping with the Turners. Congratulations to Living in Diz for passing over some people this week. Again, in this 7,000 range, look at the amazing people in there. Living in Diz, Diz Our Dream, Attractions Live, One Little Spark, Meg, Trippin', a lot of great people in there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The Magic and the Music leads off the 6 range down to 5-0 with Molly Fitzbrown. Chip and Co. got fireworks, as does Myers in the Mouse. Both of them right there, passing some others. Again, congratulations. Last leg of the race, 4-6 down to 3-1. Everybody's got to start somewhere. These people, you got to have more than 3,000 to be considered for the race. I don't have Wednesday for next week up there, and I apologize. I was late at the therapist today. But next week on the channel, we will be off. That's the reason I didn't have it on there. There will not be a show next Wednesday night. And the only reason is I will be traveling with Preston to the College World Series. Preston will be playing a tournament there. So next Wednesday night, we will be off. We will be back the 29th with Living Behind the Castle will be our next guest there. Sunday, Father's Day, we're tentatively still on right now. I'm waiting for them to get back and confirm to me. But Mouse Vibes out of California is scheduled for a Father's Day video and fun here on the channel. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Again, sorry we'll be off this coming Sunday. This coming Sunday and maybe next Friday. I don't know about Friday yet. More to come on that. My guests tonight are 2 amazing sisters that just, you look, when you get the Genie to come out and say, hey, look at them, you know something's right. The Genie knows. The SisketEars, amazing content on their channel all the way through. Here is what you're going to find as you watch them. It's all about the magic of Disney. You're going to find DIY projects, pin blogs, unboxings, Disney park recaps, soon to come cruise content, Disney discussions before, and you'll be welcome over there and treated with the magic of Disney. We're sitting here with them tonight. If you're not following them, hit the link in the chat tonight to take a look over on their channel. So, guys, I guess I'll start with Mary. We'll go you first, and then I'll jump over to Tony. So let's go, Mary. Let's go. Let's start. What is your favorite park? Out of all the parks you've been to, what's your favorite?
Currently, it's Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios. Tony?
The Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. Nice. What is your favorite restaurant in all of Disney? Mary, we'll just go Mary first, then Tony. Go it that way.
Ooh.
Favorite restaurant. Do you have a favorite restaurant?
Wine Bar George.
Oh, that's a good one. I like it. Tony, how about you?
It changes often, but right now, California Grill.
California Grill. I'm with you. I change all the time on myself, too. Let's talk about favorite ride in all the parks. You can only do one ride. You got 10 minutes to do it. What ride is it, Mary?
Tower of Terror.
Oh, that's not mine, but I like it. Okay. Tony, what's yours?
Tower of Terror.
Oh, God. That's why you're sisters. Mine's Slinky. I love Slinky. I don't know what it's about. Crazy.
That's a good one.
It's good.
I love Tower, though. I've done it a couple times. I was on it when Walt got on it for the first time and he cried. It was kind of interesting to see Mouse Talk cry on a ride, but it was different. Favorite snack in the park? You can go anywhere You can get any snack you want. What snack is it for you, Mary?
I don't snack a whole lot. But I do really like the Nutella waffles at Sleepy Hollow in the
I haven't
Magic Kingdom.
tried them yet. I've heard you're the third person in 2 weeks that have told me you got to try those. All right, now
Yeah, they're good.
Vicky's saying beignets. Tony, what's it for you?
Dole Whip.
Dole Whip. Okay. I don't know why I've got a Mickey bar fetish. I don't know what it is. It's something about the Mickey bar in the castle. It just drives me nuts. I like that. Okay. All right. So we've talked about the part. We talked about that. Now I'm going to hit you with the crazy one. One Disney movie that you can watch. You got the time. What's it going to be? What movie is it for you?
Cinderella.
Nice. I love Cinderella. You can't lose with that. Tony, how about you?
The Little Mermaid.
Mermaid. Nice. You know what? Two great movies. And that's the great thing. Here we've got two sisters come from the same bloodline. And yet, boom. Two totally different areas. That's pretty cool. I love it. All right, so let's talk about it for a minute. You get a chance to spend a few minutes with Walter Roy. Tony, I'll let you start this one out here. What do you want to do? Who do you want to go with? And what do you want to do for that half an hour time you get?
So, when you posed this question earlier, I was thinking I would really like to spend time with Walt, but spend time with him like back in time when he was coming up with the idea for Disneyland,
Oh,
and
that's
just
cool.
kind of be there in that process of like it all coming together. I think that would be really
Person
cool.
that said that, and that is a great idea. We're getting all kind of great stuff tonight. I love that. That would be so cool to be a fly on the wall and just see it all come together. See him talk with the Sherman brothers for the first time, and oh yeah, I love that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Mary, what's it for you?
I also would have to say Walt.
Okay.
And I kind of would want to know like what brought this about. Like why? I mean, I know we know why. Like
Right.
he built the train or whatever, but like really in depth. What was your thought process? Like, what were you expecting this to be? I guess.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like,
Did it
did
meet
you
your
think it would ever be what it is?
Yeah. I don't think I can't imagine that he would have ever thought it would be this big of a monster. But God bless. Hey, look, he's the guy that thought of all this stuff. So who knows as we go through. Welcome in, Gotti. Thank you for coming in. All right, so I always like to close things out first with a final thought. Hold on. Casey's asking a question. If my executive producer is asking a question, I got to throw it up there in the chat. What is one thing that has been removed from the parks over the years that you would love to have back? Let's go Mary first on this one. Mary, you're up.
I think we will have the same answer.
Okay.
Happily ever after.
Yeah.
Tony's agreeing.
Yeah.
So it's happily ever after. Get it back there, everybody. I have to agree with you. It's one of my all-time favorites. That and Wishes go hand in hand for me, but happily ever after is fantastic. So as let me throw it over to you for a final thought of the night from your side of the park. I'll let Tony go first on this last one here for a final thought of the night from you guys. Go ahead, Tony.
Oh, just anything? Sorry, I thought you were asking a question.
Any final thought? You know, they did this on major. Oprah used to do it. I'm stealing it from Oprah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. No, I mean, final thought of the night is one, this has been great. Thank you so much for having us. I hope that, people continue to enjoy our content. We love putting out all kinds of Disney stuff. So we really appreciate this opportunity. Hopefully we can come up with some, more fun ideas and cool videos for you guys to watch. And that's just basically it. I'm appreciative for this opportunity and I'm just loving every minute of it.
Love it. Mary, you're up.
Okay. Like Tony said, thank you guys. Thank you, Pete, for having us. Thank you, everybody, for being here. My final thought is if you ever have the slightest thought that you can make a pair of Mickey ears, please make them.
I love it.
Because it's fun and you can come up with, seriously, like all the things that you can come up with.
Oh, look at that.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. We have to yell Roll Tide. Legal. It's a legal thing. You have to do it. there.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, my final thought of the night is, again, if you're not following the SisketEars and you haven't sat here and saw one of the most charismatic interviews between two ladies that love Disney, that enjoy meeting people, that enjoy the fun that this can bring of having a YouTube channel, you're missing out. Yeah, go over there, give them a little love, check out their channel, tell them you found them because you saw them over here. I would love that. Ryan Rose says, roll Tide ears. He's happy. Ryan's a big Tide fan. He loves seeing that. Some of my sports friends are stopping in here tonight and saying hello. I think it's legal. We have to yell roll Tide or something. I don't know. But go over and check out their channel. It has been an awesome time. The one thing I love about this channel is I get to meet people. I didn't really know either one of you prior to tonight. I like doing a lot of my interviews for the first time that way because I get to know you with the same excitement and vigor as I hope everybody that watches this either live or on the replay gets to see. And I think you guys are fantastic. I love all your content that you're bringing in. I love the having that Disney bucket list. That's just so cool. Check out their content and hang out with them. Finally, as I finish out, I remind everybody all the time, two things. If you had a good time with these ladies, if your favorite creator is whoever, it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's Disney or not, whoever it is on YouTube, you can help them out for free. You can go over, you can leave. Hey, I just subscribed to these ladies. Thank you, Debbie. You got another subscriber there, Debbie Bernfeld. Thank you for subscribing to you. You can help your favorite creators with doing absolutely nothing but the push of a button. You can go in, leave a comment on a live video or a vlog, live video when it's done, or live in the chat. You can go in and share out. That helps tremendously. Share out people's videos, share out their upcoming streams. That helps immensely. If you're really liking what they're doing, by all means, hit that daggone subscribe, because I guarantee you, if the creator wakes up in the morning and sees another creator, they might want to do another video. And if you already like them and they're doing that, that's absolutely phenomenal. We love that. Key to Disney says, you guys will love Marie and Tony's content. They are amazing ladies with amazing content. Thank you, Key. We appreciate you. So you can do that. That's important. And it's a 10-minute challenge for 2022. If you don't know or you haven't figured it out, dropping in on a live and leaving a like and leaving does not help your creator. It actually drops down their average watch time lower and lower and lower. And the YouTube algorithm doesn't think it's a good stream and they tend not to share it. You want to help your creators this year? Two ways. One, leave a like before or after if you can't watch live. Leave a like before or after the stream. And secondly, if you come into a stream, give them 10 minutes of your time. If you give them 10 minutes or more, I guarantee you things are going to rock for that channel. And if we all do it, the whole community wins. Hello, Pete, the SisketEars. Greetings from the Bay Area. Carlin Kiko in house. Carlin Kiko, you'll love this channel. Check them out. I know you guys will do. She says make sure you hit that like. And Sebastian the Crab, Jeanette, coming in from the Delaware area saying, great interview as always. Nice to meet Mary and Tony. I love it. Love it. Love it. So, guys, this has been an amazing interview tonight. I've had a fantastic time doing it. I got to say, I loved all the ear changes, that we had to change, but the Chip and Dale ones were probably my favorites.
Oh yeah, I love my Chip and Dale ears. But those Monsters Inc. ears Tony has on are pretty cool.
Tony, are those your favorites?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, these are pretty good, but I really enjoy my Timon ears.
Oh, no!
Thanks, SisketEars, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place.